What's up, everybody? So, I recorded a video earlier when I was reading a story to my little Pip, and I'm not sure why, but for some reason, the volume was not working. Not sure why. But anyway, read the story. She's sleeping now. Not. But in the interest of the coronavirus, I figured, you know what? Let's do story time. Maybe you got kids, they're tired of hearing your voice because they're gonna be hearing you until about April 20th. Let's hear somebody else's voice. So if your kid is getting restless and you just want to sit them down for a few minutes, have them listen to On TV. All right. This book is called How to Babysit a Grandma. It is written by Reagan and is illustrated by Lee Wildish. All right, really good book. Pip likes this. All right. When you babysit a grandma, if you're lucky, you'll have a sleepover at her house. So apparently, mom and dad had to go someplace. When you get to her door, wear a disguise and say, "Guess who?" Use a secret knock only she knows. Tap, tap, tappity, tap. If you like cats, meow. If you like dogs, bark. When she opens the door, shout, "Grandma, your babysitter is here." Hug your mom and dad goodbye. Then tell your grandma all the fun things you have planned. How to keep a grandma busy. Go to the park. Bake cookies. Have a costume parade. Go to the park. Do yoga. Look at family pictures. Go to the park. Play hide and seek. Wear goofy hats. Go to the park. Read all kinds of books. Do puzzles. Let your grandma choose what she wants to do. Of course, she'll want to go to the park. What to do at the park? Slide down the bumpy slide. If she's feeling brave, try the big slide. Push your grandma on the swing, but not too high. Feed the ducks. Make sure the shy ones get some food too. Back at home, plan some more fun. How to play with a grandma. Sing and dance together. Me and Pip do that. Play shoe shop. That we have not done. If your grandma likes fancy things, play dress up and say, "Ta-da!" when you hand her a mirror. When it's time for dinner, show your grandma how to make everything taste even yummier. Add sprinkles to anything. Well, almost anything. Arrange the food to make silly faces. Say mmm with each bite. Mmm. Mmm. Even the dog is like, sniff, sniff. When it gets dark, help your grandma find the first star. There it is. Back inside, snuggle up and read some books. Ask your grandma for stories about when your mom was little. What was mom's favorite thing to do at the park? Did she ever get in trouble? Was her grandma as fun as you? Show her how to say I love you without making a sound. How do you do that? You point to your I love you. Except you don't say anything. This is how you say it to your grandma. Got it? All right. Tell that to your grandma next time you see her. That's what she does. When it's bedtime, ask your grandma, where do you want to sleep? Places to sleep. In a tent. Or on the floor. Or on the couch. In the little bed. In the big bed. Once you're both tucked in, looks like they chose the big bed. Once you're both tucked in, make shadow puppets. Have your shadow foxes kiss goodnight. If she's missing your mom and dad, tell her they'll be here tomorrow, bright and early. In the morning, when you hear a knock, open the door dressed up as twins. Now comes the hardest part, goodbye time. How to say goodbye to a grandma. Let her borrow some sprinkles, books, stickers, and ribbons. Say I love you without making a sound. Remember how to do that? Give her a big hug and ask, when can I babysit you again? The end. So that was How to Babysit a Grandma by Reagan, illustrated by Lee Wildish. Really good book. Get it for your grandbaby. All right. Read to your kids. Okay. School's gonna be out until April 20th. Even if school was not out, read to your kids. Read to your kids. Read to your kids. I always read Savannah's story when she was a kid, up until she was a preteen. Read to your kids. Read to your kids. Read to your kids. Reading is fundamental. Reading is something that they will always have a use for, okay? Just because your parents didn't read to you doesn't mean that you don't read to your kids. Do everything that your parents didn't do for you, okay? Do that. Read to your children. Me and Pip say goodnight. Nighty, everybody.